بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome in another video. Today we are starting from letter Z. There are 30 letters and the chapter divided into in 3 parts. First 2 lines from letter Alif to Ra we discussed in the previous video. And today we will start from letter Z. From this letter, from the 3rd line, we will discuss today next 2 lines, inshallah, one by one. Let me remind you, there are 2 groups of the letter we discussed in the last video. You will see some of letters we will read today and some of letters we will do in the next video, in the next class. One of them group mentioned right there from Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha. These are throatal letters. The sounds come from the throat. The other letters are bold letters group, like heavy letters group. These letters are mentioned in green color in this page. Kha we discussed in the previous video, Ra in the previous video. Let me tell you why these are heavy, why these are bold, how we make these are bold or heavy. When you're reading bold letters or heavy letters, the sounds of the letters fill in the mouth, and the other letters like za, ta, ba, when you are reading these letters, the lighter letters, normal letters, the sounds spilled out. The sounds spilled out. Like ba, when you're saying ba, the sound spilled out. Let's beginning today from the letter za. So the first letter we are reading today, this letter, za. Za is a strict letter, stronger letter. Your tip of the tongue touches lower 2 teeth and lightly touches upper front teeth as well. Like it touches, like tip of the tongue touches lower part of your teeth. When you're reading za letter is a strict letter, I'm saying, because as compared to the previous letter zal, zal was very light letter. Why I am comparing these 2 letters? Because mostly peoples are mixing these 2 letters pronunciation. Zal is very soft and light letter when you're reading zal. The sound of zal, z sound would not come, like z. It is soft one, tip of the tongue when touches upper edge of the teeth. This time, tip of the tongue touches edge of lower 2 teeth. And it is a strict one, z for za. Za, 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 za is a very strict one, and it's very simple. It's not like hard. It's very simple. You have to make strict one. Z for letter Z. Z for za. Next letter is also very simple and easier one. You know why I'm saying easier one as compared to bold letters, heavy letters? These other letters are very easy to understand, very easy to read, very simple letters. Seen also the same pronunciation, same like as za, when tip of the tongue touches edge of lower 2 teeth again. But this time the whistle sound comes. S, s, like this. Seen. S for seen. 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 Next letter have a 3 dots on the top. This is called sheen. Sheen. Sheen is also simple to easy to understand. The middle part of the tongue touches upper part of your mouth, as like Jim, same like as sheen. Your middle part of the tongue when touches upper part of your heart plate, upper part of your mouth. Sheen. Let me show you the diagram of sheen. Look, this time this part of your tongue touches upper part of your plates, upper part of your gums, you can say. So this is called sheen. Sheen. Simple to understand. It is she, like when you're saying for a girl, she for sheen. Next letter is again a part of bold letters, heavy letters. When you're reading heavy letter, bold letters, the sounds of the letters fill in the mouth, not spilled out. And the pronunciation of this letter is, when you're reading this letter, your tip of the tongue touches edge of lower 2 teeth, same like as zeen and za. Tip of the tongue this time touches edge of the lower 2 teeth, and it is bold one. Sod. Look, the sound of the letter will remain inside of the mouth until I finish this letter of the sound. Sod. Let me show you the diagram. Okay, this is how we read sod and seen as well. Same pronunciation. But the sounds of sod is a bold one, is a heavy one. The sounds of sod will remain inside of the sound, inside of the mouth, like filling in the mouth. And the other one, seen and za, not filling, spilled out. Sod. Tip of the tongue touches. Sod. 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 The major difference in between these two letters, sod and seen, and za as well, are bold and lighter letters. Sod. Sod. Next letter is called Dod. Dod. Okay, this is also a bold letter. First thing, the sounds filling in the mouth again, as like sod, as like raw, kho. The sounds filling in the mouth. But now, what is the pronunciation of this letter? Dod. So, I want to compare this letter to the other letter, especially with dal. Some people are mixing these two letters pronunciation. They are saying dal and dad. That's wrong. And some people says duwad is also wrong. Duwad is wrong and dad is wrong. In between sound, dod. Dod. Let me show you the diagram. You will understand more easily. This is a part of inside of your mouth. Firstly, you have to understand this one. Front part of your tongue touches to the gums. At the same time, it touches with the molar, both sides. Your tongue touches molar and premolar. Like your tongue touches this part, the whole part up to that. It touches right side and left side of your mouth. Dod, dod, dod. It is a bold letter. Dod. I'm not saying dad. I'm not saying duwad. I'm saying dod. My tip of the tongue touches firstly to the gums, upper backside of gums, and at the same time touches with the right side and left side molar and premolar tooth. Dod, dod. This letter pronunciation are same with the letter tha, but the difference is again this letter is a bold letter, heavy letter, and that letter is a lighter one, is very lighter. So that's the difference between. As I mentioned in the beginning of class, there are two major differences here in this chapter. You will see in alphabets like bold letters and lighter letters. So let me tell you, your tip of the tongue touches upper side of gums, back side of your gums. And the difference between again these two letters, this is a bold letter and that one is lighter. Look. Thaw, thaw, thaw. Again, I want to tell you the wrong pronunciation. Some people say it's wrong. Some people says ta. Some people says ta. Some people says tua. These are wrong pronunciation. The right one is thaw, thaw. As compared to ta, ta is a lighter one. When you say ta, the sounds of the letter spelled out. Ta, ta. But now with the same pronunciation, sounds of this letter fill in the mouth. Thaw. It's not coming out. Thaw, thaw. That's the difference between. This is how we read this letter. Thaw. Let me show you the diagram. Look, this is how we read thaw. So now you can see the difference between thaw, ta and dal. The difference. You can see the difference. Thaw, when you're reading thaw, the same part of your tongue, tip of the tongue, touches with the same part to the gums. Same here, touches with the same way, but the shapes of the tongue are different. This time the sounds, because of sounds spelling out, that's why the tip of the tongue shape is like that. Ta, ta, it's straight. This time sounds will not coming out. That's why thaw, thaw, thaw. Now starting next letter. Next letter is called zaw, zaw, zaw. This is also similar pronunciation, same like this is also same pronunciation as like dal and tha. But the difference is again bold letters and the lighter letters. These was lighter letters and this is a bold one. When your tip of the tongue touches edge of the upper front two teeth. Let me remind you these two letters. When you're reading this letter, tip of the tongue touches upper edge of the teeth. Dal. It touches like edge of the dal. And it is also, keep it in your mind, it is also light letters because the sounds spilled out. Tha. Sounds again spilled out. It's not filling in the mouth. It's spilled out. Tha. As compared to these two letters, this one is a bold one, but the same pronunciation. Zo. The sound filling in the mouth again. Zo. Zo. Let me show you the diagram. This is how we read zo. This time the shape of the letter, shape of the tongue are different because of lighter and bold letters. When you're reading a tha, it is a lighter one. Tha. The sounds comes out. And this time not coming out. Zo. 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 It touches tip of the tongue, touches edge of the teeth. Zo and bold letter. Simple to understand. Zo. 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 Next letter is, this letter is a part of throatal letter. I have mentioned right side over there. In the previous class, I told you there are different parts of throat. Middle part of the throat, upper part of the throat, and the bottom part of the throat. Right now, Ain and Ha, this letter, both letters comes middle part of the throat. That's why I write there in orders, in sequence wise. You will understand easily. Ain. This time we are reading this letter. Ain. 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 The sounds come from the middle part of your throat. Middle part. Let me show you the diagram. Look, this one. Middle part of the throat, there are two letters. Ha, we already done in the previous class. It is also comes from middle part of the throat. Ain, today we are reading, comes from middle part of the throat. Ain. Some people say it's wrong. Ain. They are saying Ain. That's wrong. Ain. You have to put your effort from your throat. Ain. Ain. Next letter is also a part of throatal letter and also a part of bold letters, heavy letters. The sounds of heavy and bold letters will remain inside of the mouth. The sounds of these letters not coming out. This is called ghain. Ghain. This is also a throatal letter, but a different part of throat. Upper part of throat. There are two letters we are reading today. The second one, ghain. From the same part, we already done letter kha. Kha. Upper part of the mouth, closest to your mouth. Kha. Now this time we are reading Ghain. Ghain. I'm talking about this letter. These are a part of throat, inside of your mouth, throat. Ho. We are reading right now. Ghain. 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 Next letter is very lighter and very easy letter to understand. Fa. Fa. Like letter F. In English, when you're saying F, F for fish, so this is called fa. Fa. This time your bottom part of your lips touches upper teeth. Fa. 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 So this is enough for today. Inshallah, we will meet you in next video from the next letter. Keep practice. Inshallah, we'll meet you in next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.